Hello mentors, this is Saurav. In this video, we will learn how we can create cricket game using MIT App Inventor. So let me show you the demo of this app first. So here we go. So you can see that's the first screen of our game, okay? Play button and that's the ground, okay? Now we have to click on this play button and we are using here two players, okay? And the ball automatically throw by a robot, okay? Now let's click on play button. And you can see the hit ball button is hide and the ball is thrown by that bowler automatically. You can see the timer is 1 0 and that ball is throwing and you can hit the ball. I'm sorry, your score is 4 out. Let's click on restart and then hit the ball, okay, like this. The score is right now 0 and you can see that is 4 or 6. That's cool. And let's try again. Now how this bowler throw ball, you can see the timer. This timer automatically 3 to 1 and 0, then ball throw, and 3 to 1. Oh, it's too fast, that's why I'm out. Your score is 10, okay, like that. Okay, so that's the overall game we will create. Click on start new project and my project name is cricket game and okay. So that's our first screen, okay? So let's design this screen. So first we need to drag and drop your layout, and the layout I'm to make it vertical arrangement, this one, and make it height and width is fill parent like this, and just copy and paste it, okay, and hide this visible too. Now that's our two layout. Now we have to work on vertical arrangement 1. It means that's our first screen. Now click on screen and you can see that one is title visual, just make it off, okay, and then you can see screen orientation and make it landscape, okay. Now that's the screen we have to work, okay. Now let's click on this vertical arrangement 1 and click on this image and click on upload file, and that's the our main first screen, okay. It means whenever someone open our app, this will display. So I have one image, that one, okay, ground image. So I'm going to upload this image here like this. You can create any image here like that. Now click on user interface and drag and drop your one button to start the game. Click on this vertical arrangement and make it in a center, make it in this center, and now click on this button to change text to say start, okay. And now what you can say, just remove that text from here and click on this image option and upload one more image, it's start image, okay. So it will look fine, and that's the image of play. Click on open and okay, and you can see that play button. Now it's too big, so what I'm doing here, I'm to make it this pixel to 100 or say 100 pixel. Let's try this. No, it's too big, and the width is I'm to make it 100 and I'm to make height is 50. Okay, so it's look fine, great, right? So that's our first design. Now so whenever someone click on this play button, it means button 1, then we will hide this vertical arrangement 1 and enable this vertical arrangement 2, okay. Now let's hide this one right now, okay, and click on this vertical arrangement 2 and make it visible. So that's our main screen of game, okay. Now we have to design ground, it means background. So let's click on again image option in the vertical arrangement 2, upload file, choose file, and I have one ground image. So go to the, or what you can do here, ground image not look good, then what you can do here, that's one simple way to change this background color to as a green something, okay. So let's do this, okay. So I'm to change this background color like that, green screen, okay. So that's our ground. Now we need here to player, its stump, and buttons to hit the ball, okay. Now so let's click on this drawing animation option, click on canvas, drag and drop this and make this one height as fill parent and with this fill parent change this background color of this to green, okay, like this. This one is look fine. Let's drag and drop one image split for stump, then our first player for batsman, and that's our bowler, and drag and drop one ball here, and that's our ball. We have to play this ball. Now we need here one more layout. Okay, so click on this layout option and you can see horizontal layout, this one. Drag and drop it here. Okay, and now we have to make this one with this fill parent like this and make this height is 10%. Okay, now click on this background color to make it black like this, and click on user interface and drag and drop here one button to hit the ball, and one label to score, one label to the run, to display run, and two more label to display what is to explain what is this sign. Like that one is timer, I just say, and text color is white and make it 18, and in the label 1 I'm to make it 3. Okay, and that timer is I'm to make it's bigger. Okay, and make it font bold and make it text to like white. So that's our timers. Okay, so whenever 3 is 0, then the robot will throw the ball. Okay, so now let's click on another label and change this label to score. Okay, that's our scores. So make it white, make it font bold, and make it also 16 like this. Okay, and in the last label, let's make it the value should be 0, text should be white, and you can make it also 20 or something like that. Okay, now click on this horizontal arrangement and make this top to center and align horizontal to center. Okay, and make this height at least 12%. Okay, now click on this button to you can see hit ball. Okay, and change this background color to anything that you want to be like this. Okay, now this image split 1, and now click on picture option, upload file, and choose file, and that is our stump vic vic.ok. And then now what, make sure image split 1 width should be 50, or you can do according to your height. I'm to make it 100, and let's see how this look. It's still too big. Okay, for us I think yeah, it's too big, so you can change this height to something 70 or something. It's fine, right? And now let's click on this image split 2 to picture option, upload file, choose file, and this character is Batman, bat.png, batsman, that one is okay. And now we have to do it again like 50, and then height is I'm to make it more like 120 pixel and like this. Okay, and now just what you can do here, you can just delete this image split 3 like this, click on this and Command C or Control C and Control V like that, and here, and you have to just change that picture, upload file, choose file, and that one is baller image. Okay, so that's our baller image, that's our batsman, that's its term, then ball. Then what you can make it smaller, so take it 100, make it 100. Okay, and the baller, now the ball should be radius at least 10, or yeah, fine, and make this, or you can say 7 is fine I think, and change this paint color to red related something custom. Okay, like this. Now that's our overall design. Okay, now we have to code for that. Now let's code for it. Now click on collapse it, make it visible off, and make it vertical arrangement should be visible on. Now go to the block. Okay, wait a second. One more thing we have to do, we have to drag and drop here one timer. So you can see in the sensor option, you will find that clock. Just drag and drop this non-visual component. And one more thing, click on user interface and you find notifier, this one is also non-visual component. Okay, now go to the block. So whenever someone click on this button, so we have to hide this vertical arrangement. Okay, simple, and make it false, and then we have to enable visual on, true to vertical arrangement 2. Okay, now we are in the main screen whenever we click on the play button. Okay, now whenever we click on play button. So we have to start our timer. Okay, so click on clock and you will find here set timer enable, but make sure what we need to do, make it enable first, true, and go to the design and click on this timer and make it disable, unchecked, like this. Okay, now go to the block. Okay, now on timer tech, what we need to do, click on clock and you will find here this one. When the timer is running, then we have to minus that one value. Okay, so make it visible on and make it visible off. Okay, now we have to, the value is 0, then robot will automatically throw the ball. Okay, we will hide this ball also, you know, we can do like this, we can hide this ball also. So whenever the ball throws, we will enable this ball with, okay, now 3 value is 3. Now we have to remove that value, so we have to make it 0. So you can see 3 label value is, the label is label 1. Okay, now go to the block maths and you will find the minus this one, and you can see the label 1. So label 1 dot text, set label 1 dot text should be label 1 dot text value, current value should be minus from 1 by 1, like this. Okay, now each and every time we have to check if the label value is 0, then we have to throw the ball. So click on control and you can see if, like this. Okay, and then check condition like maths and you can see equal sign, like this. If the label text dot value is equal to 0, okay, like this, then we have to throw the ball. Okay, and else, in the else part we will do this one. Okay, so we have to call here one procedure. Okay, actually we have to call many functions here, so that's why we will create procedure. So click on procedure and just like this, and the procedure name I'm to make it a throw ball. So in this throw ball, so whenever the timer is value is 0, then we have to make our ball should be enabled. Okay, so click on this ball option and you can find set ball 1 dot visible and we will make it true. Okay, right, and we have to change this ball heading. So just simply copy paste this one. Okay, delete from this here and change this visual to heading option, this one, and the heading should be just copy paste like this, and the heading value I'm to make it minus 180 like this. Okay, and the ball speed should be, the ball I'm to make speed is random, so the ball, and I'm to make it speed, you'll find here, and delete this value, click on the maths and you will find here this one, random teacher. Okay, and the ball I'm to make it, the value is from 5 to 50. If you want to make this game more harder, so you can increase the speed of this ball. Okay, now this is the throw ball. Okay, now what we can do here, we can just call this procedure, click on procedure, you can see call through and call it here, right? And tomorrow we will learn how we can code for other part of our game. Okay, if you have some suggestion, so just comment on the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, like this video and share this video. Have a nice day. Be safe. Bye bye.